This is in response to Karen. She asked about how to get deeper pressure for a client that wants deeper work. Um, One of the best techniques that I use myself is called active release technique or active release therapy. But what you can do is you can find a tender area. And what you're going to do with that is you're going to bring it to like a 4 or 5 out of a scale of 10 for pain. So just a little discomfort. And you can use your elbow, anything in that area. But after that, what you're going to do is you're going to slowly elongate the muscle. So it's going to bring it to 7 or 8 then. And what you're doing with that is you're elongating the muscle to make it a little bit more painful, but the client can control their pain then. So again, with active release, you're finding a tender area, bring it to like a 4 or 5, little discomfort, and then stretching it out even more. And you can help them a few times, and after a while, have them perform it, and have them try to get more pressure each time to get more pressure that way. Then, so again, they control the pain. You don't burn out your own body, and again, active release therapy or active release technique for those kind of things. But this can be used on any part of the body. So let's say for the neck area, you're going to compress an area like in the traps and extend the neck. So I do that for a few seconds. So even on the rhomboid area, so you can have them hold on to you hold on to a spot, a tender area, and then have them kind of move the arm around to get a little bit more pressure then. But other ways to get deeper pressure is to lower the table a couple notches more than what you're used to. So you can use more of your own body weight. And women that have bony elbows that are a little bit more, or smaller in frame tend to do really well for deeper work. So they can use the elbow to get deeper. But the biggest problem with that is it's harder to feel with your elbow. So you just got to make sure you contact with the client a lot more. Beware their expressions. The biggest places they're going to curl up for too deep a work is their fingers and their feet region. So watch those areas. So if they start tensing up, they might even say, "Oh, it's just right," kind of thing. But if they start tensing up, it's probably too much pressure then. So back off a little bit then. So those are some options with that. Also, another option is when you're massaging that area, just have them try to resist you. Try to have them push up a little bit if you can't get enough pressure. And what you can tell the client with that is it helps them, so they're controlling their own pain then. So if they want to be really sore the next day, they can control those kind of things. So they can back it off then. Also, another thing to get a little bit deeper pressure, if you're using your forearm or elbow and you're kind of gliding on the area, you can kind of pull up on the table a little bit to get a little bit of pressure. But just make sure you yourself, you're not tensing up when you're using those kind of techniques. But again, it's just another option. But I myself, I'd like to have them kind of resist, kind of pushing into it, or again with the active release techniques too. But some people are not satisfied until they're squirming around on the table and they think that's just right. But again, it all depends. Whatever, especially if it's a first-time client with yourself, make sure it's a little bit, not little like a deeper Swedish. Try not to go all the way out because you just don't know what their pain tolerance is, because every single therapist is different about their pressure, about their touch, about those kind of things. So I hope that helped with pressure-wise, and leave the comments below, and thank you very much.